a three-dimensional body. Let us take a three-dimensional body.
Sir, I'll be muting my microphone because there's a lot of disturbance in the background.
It's not from my end.
For me, sir, from my side.
Yeah, please do. No issue. What did I say? Let us take a particle, right?
Yes, sir.
What did I say? Please repeat once.
So you said let us take a particle in a three-dimensional something.
Particle or body, what did I say? Check once.
I haven't written yet. I think you said let us take a three-dimensional particle.
Three-dimensional body, right? Let us take a three-dimensional body. Find angular momentum of this body. Find angular momentum of this body about a point, taken as the origin of the frame, about a point taken as the origin of the flame, as shown in the figure. About a point taken as the origin of the frame, as shown in the figure. Now we are into deriving another very important theory part, which again, let me tell you, will be difficult to get anywhere. So please try to get it done over here. If you do have any confusion, ask right away. Clear, dear? Please pay heed to the that we will be into.
Yes, sir.
As definition, you will never be getting anywhere. You will be getting the end result. We are going through the definition methodology so that there isn't any hitch. It's completely clear, and you are able to derive the equation whichever way the question being twisted. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what I do, I take a three-dimensional body, and in this three-dimensional body, which of course comprises of many a particle, is a three-dimensional body which comprises of many a particle. What I have done, I have taken a point, allocated mass mi with it, and ri is its position vector. Find here, mi is the mass of many a particle is this body comprising of. Correct? Yeah, isn't it? So many a particle as it is comprising of. Just to get the representation of any such particle, I take ith particle. Mass associated with it is mi. Mi is manifestation of any particle out here, where I we can change and accordingly go for summation when it asks for system per se. Right there?
Yes, sir.
So I deem you ask what will be angular momentum of this particle about to. You all are now privy to what to write for angular momentum. So you are to mark Li will be Ri cross MIVI. Correct? Yeah. This is what will be marked by all of you, angular momentum of ith particle. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This will be angular momentum of ith particle. Though was asked over here to find angular momentum of system concern. I have asked you to get me a know on angular momentum of system. So you are also known to what to do when angular momentum of system is to be gotten. And you are known to that we go for summation of all such points, right? Yeah. What
Yes,
we
sir.
do.
Yeah.
I presume we go for summation of all such points, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Summation out here and write L vector for the system will be summation of Li, and I varying from where to where? From 1 to n, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the summation will now fall on the factor which it is to apply to in total, and that being Ri cross MIVI. This is actually the factor which it is to apply, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
And is
sir.
to apply
Yes, sir.
full throttle. It is to apply full throttle. So please try to understand what I mean by the term full throttle. Fine, as far as symbolic representation is concerned, it is very good to us nothing but Ri cross Mi. We will find for every particle and we'll go for summation. But is I think pertinent from here to any one of you that it will be an onerous ask because there are n particles that a system will comprise of. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
System that we take, it will comprise of n particles. And n particles means what to us? N particles means you have to whatever here infinite terms, correct? Yeah, L1, L2, L3, so on and so forth.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
it
Yes,
goes
sir.
without saying, it's going to be a painstaking ask, real pain in neck to find what is L1 plus L2 plus L3, so on and so forth up to Ln. So this cannot be a fool's methodology, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This cannot be a foolproof methodology. So what shall we do in order to get it and get it in the time stipulated, which is what we are to get in any examination of repute. You are not to get luxury on time, right? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes,
what
sir.
shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we relate it with to make our calculations easy? And not only to make our calculations easy, but also to make good of whatever we have studied the other days. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
To incorporate
Yes,
also
sir.
to factor in whatever we have studied the other days. And the other days, I'm referring to the other 3 days that we did indulge in rotational mechanics, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As we are coming from the other 3 days, I will like to pull a card from your kitty, and that being, do we know where will lie center of mass of this system? Absolutely, to two of you rather, center of mass is a very nascent concept. I can say that it is a very nascent concept because you're not known to what is center of mass for a system. And I concede there. You're not known to what is center of mass of system. I do concede there. But I am just asking you to take a frame. What I'm asking you is to take a frame, any frame, origin of that frame, origin of that frame is marked open. Is it okay? What is origin of
Yes.
that? Origin of that mark O prime, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is O prime? O prime is center of mass of this three-dimensional structure. What is O prime? O prime is center of mass of this three-dimensional structure. An obvious ask, what do we mean by center of mass of a system? Center of mass to begin with is a mathematical concept. Please write it down somewhere. Take it in his cup. Take
So
it
one
in
doubt.
some. Yeah, tell me, dear.
So what is O prime here? Like center of mass or origin of the
Prime
frame?
over here is center of mass frame's origin, which happens to be center of mass of system. Because S prime is a frame which I am to name later. As you have asked, I am naming it now. S prime is a frame which is named center of mass frame. But let us take it baby step, Krish. Let us not jump. These are very important concepts and rare you are to get a show on these. Correct, yeah? So let me take it in the purview that I want you to understand, because without of their understanding, it will be difficult for you to solve questions related to what is being asked in advanced examination, to be very frank with you. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us take in piecemeal. I'm in no hurry to rush to the concept. That's the reason I'm in fact going beyond rotational mechanics term to make you understand what is center of mass. Center of mass doesn't fall in rotational mechanics term, by the way. Okay, so I'm going
Yes.
overboard in a way, making you understand, because I need that understanding on your part in order to make you understand what I'm trying to in rotational mechanics. Find ya? So this
Yes,
that
sir.
Yes.
I'm into teaching you is a prerequisite for rotational mechanics. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It falls in the topic center of mass. Am I clear?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 Now, what is center of mass for this system? Please write it in a script or take a page of fresh. Is it okay? Write it in excerpt or take a page of fresh because it's a new concept altogether. What is center of mass? Center of mass for a system. Center of mass for a system. What is it? It is position vector. It is position vector. Position vector means what to us? Position vector means if I take any system, the system as you can see over here, three-dimensional system taken, will comprise of n particles, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And to every particle you can associate position vector related to frame S, correct? This
Yes,
is
sir.
frame S. Find frame S. S prime I'll come to later and I'll ask you a question on it. So please be very clear on whatever being taught over here. Immediate after of the completion is to come a question or many a question, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me be an ask on if I have chosen a particle and marked it ith particle, mass of that particle being mi, and the position vector vis-a-vis frame S is ri. Find yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I know to that this system will comprise of umpteen number of such particles, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
sir.
umpteen number of, or I'll say corresponding radius or position vector as well, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let me take product of their mass and position vectors, correct? Yeah. Mass and position vector. Is it fine what I'm doing? Is it fine what I'm doing? Am I clear to all of you? What
Yes,
I'm
sir.
doing is I'm taking product of mass and position vector. Am I clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Product of mass and position vector. What mass? Mass that the system comprises of. And what position vector? Corresponding position vector. Correct? Yeah. Position
Yeah.
vector vis-a-vis which frame? Position
Yes.
vector
Yes.
vis-a-vis which frame? S frame,
S.
right? Please be amply clear to any question being asked over here because these are the bone of contentions. Position vector vis-a-vis which frame? Position
S.
vector of ith
Yes,
particle or 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth up to n. Corresponding position vector is what we have to multiply them with. But position vector with respect to which frame? S or S prime? What will you say? S or
S.
S prime? What will you say?
S.
S, very good. So position vector vis-a-vis S frame. And we write product, we go up to M and Rn and divide by mass, total mass of system. Total mass that system comprises of. Find here.
Yeah.
What we do,
yes,
we
sir.
divide by total mass that the system entails. Correct here? Correct
Yes, sir.
Yes.
system. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. This RCM is what to you? This is what is the vector shown next. This is what is the vector shown next. It is position vector of a point, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Position vector, as I'm finding position vector. So position vector means what to you? Coming from vector analysis, tell me what does position vector cut with you? What does it translate to you? Come here, tell me there. Tell me any one of you. What does position vector translate to you? Is it
Sir.
not positioning a point? Is
Yeah.
it not a vector which positions a point? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So RCM is what vector over here? A vector that has got tail at origin. Of course, every position vector will have its tail at origin. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So this is the position vector vis-a-vis which frame? S frame. Correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Because the tail of R vector lies. The tail of RCM vector or RI vector lies at the origin of the tail of RCM vector or RI vector lie at the origin of frame S. Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So they are position vectors vis-a-vis frame S, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please be very careful of position vector is okay. And also it's good to say that tail of position vector will lie at the origin. But which origin should be clear to you? Because I've shown over here two frames, S and S prime, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So they are the position vector, RCM and RI are position vector corresponding to only one of the two frame. Which frame that being S, not S prime, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think that is clear to all of you, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the position vector, RCM and RI, they are position vectors, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Position
Yes,
sir.
vector will be frame S, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I want to find RCM and mathematically we wrote for RCM M1 R1 plus M2 R2 so on and so forth up to Mn Rn divided by M1 plus M2 so on and so forth up to Mn, correct? Now let
Yes,
me
sir.
summarize it. Just to make it more appealing to us, we write it in this form. Understanding, of course, is not to be gotten from this form. Understanding is this for us to make it appealing, to make it more genuine for us to write anywhere else. We use summation symbol, right? Yeah. Now it is
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
amicable
sir.
for us to write it anywhere else. It'll be more amicable than this one, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes.
So that is what we do. We write it amicably, and this is for us RCM now. Of course, I varies from where to where? I varies from where to
1 to
where?
n.
I varies from 1 to n, right? I will vary
Yes,
from
sir.
one
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
to n. I will vary from 1 to n, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is this concept to us? This is a mathematical concept. Why I say this is a mathematical concept? What is physics to you? Physics to you is study of nature or something which can be perceived by senses, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes.
As a study of nature, the happening around us, and we try to decode it by somehow developing a formula for the same and then try to articulate them in one go so that we can, with one string, try to combine them all. That is what physics try to do. Physics tries to unify. So that is always the pursuit that we try to unify. We try to find a relation between wave, particle, and vice versa. We try to unify field gravitation, field magnetic. We try to relate magnetic field with electric field. So this relation we always do seek. So physics try to unify. That is what we try to do. And when we try to unify, of course, we are referring to terms which we can, in all its form and manifestation, perceive by our senses, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I'm not able to perceive something by my senses, by the senses that we are accorded, then that part is not to be in any way relating to physics, not to be said to be relating to physics. Correct? Yeah. We
Yes,
cannot
sir.
relate to physics. Physics means it should be perceived by senses, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
I ask you technically that tell me where will lie, technically, very technical question, very organic question. Where will lie center of a ring? You say center of the ring will lie at center of the circle, correct?
Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
I ask you, can you touch it? Can you feel it? Can you perceive it? What will you say? Of course not. You will not be able to perceive it. Will you be able to perceive center of a circle? Will you be able to perceive center of a circle? There is nothing out here. Will you be able to feel it? Will
No.
you be able to
No.
feel it? Tell me. With the
No.
no,
senses that we have in
no,
five
sir.
senses, will I be able
No,
to feel
sir.
it? I won't be able to feel it. So when we are trying to locate center of mass of this ring, when I'm trying to locate center of mass of this ring, what will I do as for mathematics? I'll smother it. I'll cut it into small parts. Correct, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Small parts. Tell me yes or no, because this ring comprises of how many particles I need to cut it into as many particles as possible, right, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And then what will I do? I take one such shaft and mark mass of that particle as mi and position vector as ri. Tell me yes or no. That is what
Yes,
I'll do.
sir.
This
Yes,
is methodology, right? Yeah. This is the methodology. This is what I wrote over here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
And then what we'll go for is summation. When I'll go for summation, you know what I'll get RCM as? I'll get this as RCM, right?
Yeah.
I'll get this as RCM. It can be proven that we'll get this as RCM. RCM will be indicative of center of the circle, correct?
Yes, sir.
Which I will not be
Yes,
able to
sir.
feel, correct or not? Which I will
Yes,
not
Yes,
be
sir.
able to feel with the help of five senses. Say me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
If I'm not able to feel it, if I'm not able to feel it, it doesn't cut eyes of me, it doesn't bode well of me to say that it relates to physics. It doesn't at all augur well to say that it relates to physics. So what will I say? I'll say it relates to mathematics. And remember, questions are asked. RCM is a mathematical concept, physical concept, a concept which can relate to both. Please speak over there. It's a mathematical concept. It is purely a mathematical concept. Is it okay?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 What concept it is? Mathematical concept. And in higher mathematics you study that what I've done over here, what I've done over here is called weighted mean. What I've done over here, M1 R1 plus M2 R2 plus M3 R3, so on and so forth up to Mn Rn, divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3, so on and so forth up to Mn. What is this called? What is this methodology called? What is this methodology of finding RCM called mathematics? It is called weighted mean. Is it okay? Weighted mean. Is it okay?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Weighted mean is a concept, of course, which in all its form and manifestation relates to mathematics. It is in no way having no trust with physics. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we say that RCM is a physical concept, right, dear?
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
mathematical concept, right, dear? RCM is a
Yes.
purely mathematical concept, right, dear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, if RCM is a vector, then can we write RCM as XCM I cap plus YCM J cap plus DCM K cap? Agreed?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This way, say me yes or no. Please tell me, class, all of you.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
RCM as XCM I cap plus YCM J cap plus DCM K cap. Are you all on same page?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can we? Of course we can, because RCM is nothing but a vector, correct here? And any
Yes,
vector
sir.
can be written in terms of component x, y, and z, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is exactly what I did over here. Now tell me, if I go to the right of equality, if we go to the right of equality, pay to the right of equality now. And do I have your agreement on Ri can also be marked as? Do I have your agreement on Ri can also be marked as R1, R2, R3 as I have marked it over here?
Yes, sir.
Could you
Yes.
repeat once?
And then what else? R1 can be marked as X1 I cap plus Y1 J cap plus Z1 K cap, agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
R2 X2 I cap plus Y2 J cap plus Z2 K cap, agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the same interpretation holds good for any term, correct, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
This
sir.
sir.
same I have to write for each and every term, correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And then after of writing for I, J, K, both the sides, I will try to find identity. I will try to find identity. I'm writing one equation for you. I'll try to find identity. By that, what I mean, look over here. M1 as it is correct. M1 as it is correct here, all of you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Ri be written as x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
I'll go for M2 and I'll do the same for M2, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Do the same for M3, M4, M5 up to Mn, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And I'll ask you to help me separate grain from chaff. And grain for me is all the terms coming with I
I cap.
cap.
Yes, sir.
You are now to weed the unwanted off. I am asking you to collect all the terms to the right of equality, the terms that you are having. They are in I cap, J cap, and K cap, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can we segregate them? Can we segregate them? Can
Yeah.
we
Yes, sir.
take compartments? Can we
Yes, sir.
compartmentalize whatever we got to the right of equality? Can we compartmentalize them? Yes or no? Think about it.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So we
yes, sir.
can.
Compartmentalize them, keeping an eye. What is the backdrop? And the backdrop is I want to find three brackets and they being prefaced or suffixed by I cap, J cap, and K cap respectively. Find ya.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
So I
sir.
seek your help on that. I seek your help on that. I wish you get me all the terms which are to have I cap in common. I wish you
Sure.
get all of please. I am moving with whatever pace that is for me because I want to keep to time and that is what I live for. But you all are to see that you are getting every part of it, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Sir.
Okay, so if you're not getting, you do have every right to stop me and ask me every point which I am duty bound to repeat. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my ask B, left of equality. We write it as XCM I cap plus YCM J cap plus ZCM K cap, correct?
Yes, sir.
And right of equality can be further to three brackets, correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Equality can be compartmentalized as three brackets, three compartments. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
One
sir.
compartment having I cap common, the other J cap, and the other K cap, correct?
Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, then help me write I cap term. Help me write I cap term. The terms which come with I cap. Help me
Maybe M.
write. Am I taking one compartment? Am I taking one of the three compartment? Tell me what will come in the first. Will
There'll
I
be
get in the
M1
first
X1
bracket? M1
M
X1
and
plus
plus
M2
M2
X.
X2 plus
X3 so
M3
on and
so
X
so on up to
I cap.
Mn whole
MNXM.
divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3 so on and so forth up to Mn. Agreed or not? Take it out. Get it
Yes,
over
sir.
that. Think it over. Will I
Yes,
Yes,
get
sir.
this? Adesh?
yes, sir.
Will I get this with I cap common? With I cap
Yes,
common,
sir.
Adesh? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vedant, what will be the second term in accordance? You can say that easily now as you have the cue to be
Yes,
taken
sir.
from here. You can say what will be the second term? What will be second term, Vedant?
So M1 Y1.
Not like it over here. Tell me second term.
So Y1.
Second term.
So Y1. M1 Y1 plus M2 Y2.
Y1 plus M2 Y2 plus M3
M3
Y3, so
Y3.
on and so forth up to Mn Ym,
M and
whole
YN.
divided by the same denominator.
Yes,
Can we say that?
yes,
Can we
sir.
say that
Yes,
denominator will
sir.
remain the same, right here?
Yes,
Right,
sir.
I have taken three compartments, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Denominator will remain the same. Please see for yourself. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Adesh, I didn't get a yes from you. Yes or no,
Yes,
Adesh?
sir. Yes, yes,
Sure.
sir. Yes,
Denominator
yes,
will remain
sir.
the same. But
Yes, sir.
please be very careful. Don't fall for. I'll be getting you many a bait in due course. Don't fall for them, right there. Otherwise, you will be happily walking into my trap. I'll be setting many a trap for you. You know that very well, correct?
Yes, sir.
So take whatever I'm saying with pinch of salt. Apply your own faculties before I'm saying yes or negating it. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first factor was this for us. This came with I cap. Second will accordingly come with J cap. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And third with K cap. Right here. Right, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When I said I want to take identity, you know what I meant. When I say that I want to take identity, you know what I meant. I meant I cap to the left of equality will be equated with I cap to the right of equality. Correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What I meant by identity, as you know, you all are coming from 10th standard. You are all privy to what do I mean by identity. Identity means common to the left and common to the right. Right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
To the left is XCM, which comes with I cap, and right I cap comes with this factor. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So I cap doesn't relate with J cap. It doesn't relate with K cap. You know that very well. Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So if I'm to follow identity, what I can say is XCM equal to, tell me, dear. What I can say is XCM equal to, come on, tell me all of you now. What
So
I can say is equal to, can I say XCM will be equal to this?
yes, sir.
Okay, and then can we summarize it? Can we summarize it so as to articulate it in a better manner, amicable manner, right there? And what will that be? Both amicable and amiable I'm using. And what will that be? Tell me, dear. Am I
Sir.
xi? Can I write down it in the term that I'm
Yes,
using
sir.
now? Xi,
Yes,
is it
sir.
okay?
Yes,
Yes,
Except
sir.
sir.
for, please distinguish. Please highlight the distinction. This is Ri. Is it okay? What is this
Yes,
to
sir.
us? Ri vector. And what
Alright.
is the left of equality? RCM vector, correct?
Yes,
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 sir.
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 Now what we have is no vector. It is component
XCM.
of RCM vector. Which component? X component, correct?
XCM.
Yes,
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 sir.
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 And here you get the same. Ith. Ith means it is x component of first particle, x component of second particle, x component of third particle. They are all summed, correct?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So this is there for me to read on XCM. Can you tell me what will you read on YCM?
So,
Schematically.
So
summation of
by CM is
Summation
equal
of
to M summation of MI YI by summation of MI.
Yes, exactly. Denominator will remain the same, right, Adesh?
Yes, sir.
Denominator will remain the same, right, Adesh? What
Yes,
will
sir.
be instead of xi, you will be getting yi when we are calculating for YCM, right?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
yes.
Sure.
Very, very good. Exactly, that's the case. Now, coming to, of course, this is another chapter altogether, as you know, but coming to what I require. Now, what I require in my rotational dynamics is definition for center of mass frame. What I require in rotational dynamic is definition for center of mass frame. And I'm defining center of mass frame to you. Center of mass frame is a frame whose origin lies at center of mass of system taken or body taken. Clear idea?
So
What is
this is
center
of
of mass frame? Center of mass frame comes with two caveats, only two caveats. It comes with only two caveats, only two prerequisites. Any frame can be called center of mass frame. There are two prerequisites. And what are they? First, origin of that frame should be at the center of mass position of system taken. Clear idea?
Yes, sir.
So where is center of mass of the system that I have shown? Center of mass of the system is over here. Correct, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And here lies the center, here lies the origin of S prime frame. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Can we say center of mass of system taken coincide with origin
Yes,
of
sir.
S
Origin
prime
of-
frame?
Yes, sir.
Origin of S prime frame, not S frame. Origin of S prime frame, correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
So as S prime frame's origin coincides with center of mass of the system shown, we can say that we have met one of the requirement. One of the prerequisites has been met, actualized. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Now we are moving to the second prerequisite. The second is the body may rotate. You can rotate the body, correct? You
Yes,
can
sir.
Yes,
rotate the
sir.
body, you can change the orientation of body. If the body is free to rotate, you can change the orientation of body. But once center of mass frame is taken, the axis of center of mass frame will not rotate, will not change its orientation. Is it okay? The axis of center of mass frame will not change its orientation. Am I clear? The body may reorient or keep on ad nauseamly changing its orientation. That is body's lookout. I don't have any say on it, but I certainly do have on center of mass frame, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mass frame said center of mass frame will not change its orientation. Axis of center of mass frame one fixed will be fixed forever. Clear idea?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
See, the first one, you would have asked me, that's if the first one is only to be adhered to, then I can take this also as center of mass frame.
Yes, sir.
Also center of mass frame, same yes or no?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Yes, of course it is. I have no qualms on calling the center of mass frame. You take the center of mass frame, this is center of mass frame. Yes, you'll have to ensure that even if the body is made to rotate, the axis of frame that you have deemed center of mass should not rotate along with. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? So you can take any frame whose origin, any such frame whose origin is at center of mass, as it is to be shown on board and limited resources, so you cannot show what is happening to it with time. So any frame that you draw, you are but of the opinion that the axis is not reorienting, correct? Yeah, because you are not showing it rotating with time, correct?
Yes, sir.
So body shown rotating with time, but the axis not rotating with time. What is this suggestive of? This is suggestive of the frame S shown by white board mark colored chalk piece or by orange colored chalk piece. They are qualified to be called center of mass frame. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please remember there are only two riders. And what are they? I repeat. One is the origin of the frame taken should be at the center of mass of system concern. Correct? The origin of the frame taken should be at center of mass of system concern. Correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
And second, what is the second prerequisite, Adesh? What is
So
the
the
second
body-
one?
So
The
the
second
body
one, the
can
body may
rotate,
reorient, body may rotate, but once fixed, either by white color chalk piece marker or by orange color chalk piece marker, one fixed. The axis of frame should not rotate with body, correct?
Yes, sir.
They cannot take liberty on reorienting, right, dear?
Yes, sir.
So this is what is center of mass frame to me. Now why I'm going hammer and tong on center of mass? What is so that I am song and dance about it? I am to ask you a question. And the question is, if I am to find RCM, RCM can be gotten from any frame, correct? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
RCM can be gotten from any frame. And what you have to do for RCM? You know by now what you have to do for RCM, correct? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I want to find RCM. I want to find RCM, but I want to find RCM being in center of mass frame. Clear? I want
Yes,
to
sir.
find RCM. I want to find RCM being in which frame? Being in center of mass frame. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Frame I am to be in, which frame I wish to be in. I wish to be in center of mass frame, and I want to locate center of mass position as well. I want to locate center of mass position as well. Tell me, in order to find center of mass with respect to any frame, take any frame. In order to find center of mass, what you have to do to the body? I told you have to smother the body, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I told you to that we are to break it into as small parts as possible. We are to checker it, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then we are to pick on one such shard, mark it as ith particle, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What will I do? In order to find center of mass, I will take particle marked over here, ith particle, right? Yeah. I marked over there. Ith particle. Ith particle remains the same. That is ith particle. One of the shard of system given, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then next what will I do? Tell me what is the next to be done? What is the next to be done? Finding
Hey.
MI trying to do?
So you'll
Uh,
find MIRI, sir.
After finding MI and frame
You'll
was
find
given,
RCM.
we located it, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir. You'll find RCM vector for
Drawing
it.
RI, correct? Yeah, by drawing RI. Say me yes or no?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
By drawing RI. Now my frame has got changed. Which frame is now to be taken into account? Is not as per S prime, correct?
Yes, sir.
Not as but S prime. So what will I do? I will locate it vis-a-vis which frame? S prime frame, correct?
Yes, sir.
So how will I locate it? How will I locate this particle vis-a-vis S prime frame? I have to draw position vector. Please do check class. Is it okay with all of you?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Adesh Vedant, is it okay? Adesh Vedant, look over here.
Yes,
Ith
sir.
particle first
Yes,
we
sir.
have located ith particle. And by locating ith particle, what I mean, I told you already. Location is subject to frame taken, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Position
Yes, sir.
vector is subject to frame taken. So previously, the frame being S, origin was the tail of position vector, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The origin
Yes,
mark
sir.
2. Now my frame is S prime, correct? Now
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
that we are shifting to being the frame S prime, where lies its origin? O prime here. So this should be the tail of position vector, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And
Yes,
just
sir.
distinguish, I'm marking it as Ri prime. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. So then we can use vector
Yes.
addition.
Used for center of mass frame, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what I mark Ri prime. Please distinguish. I repeat, please distinguish between Ri and Ri prime. Make distinction. Make distinction between Ri and Ri prime. Ri and Ri prime both are position vectors for Mi particle of system, correct?
Yes, sir.
Both are position vectors for ith particle of system. Say me yes or no. Say me
Yes,
yes
sir.
or
Yes,
no.
sir.
But one is vis-a-vis S prime, while the other against S prime frame, correct?
Yes, sir.
So against
Yes,
S
sir.
frame, I have used Ri vector as position vector of ith particle, correct?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
against S prime, I have used Ri prime as position vector of ith particle, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what I am to ask you on is RCM. RCM, as you know, is summation of M1 R1 prime plus M2 R2 prime plus M3 R3 prime. Is it okay? Why I'm taking prime now? Why I'm taking prime now? Tell me. Why I'm taking prime now? Why did I take prime earlier? Why I'm taking prime now? Why did I take prime earlier? Because earlier we were trying to locate it against which frame? Earlier we were
S
trying to
frame.
find RCM against which frame?
S
Earlier
frame.
we were trying to
S
find
frame.
RCM against which frame? Where is the tail of RCM? See for yourself.
S
Where is the tail
frame.
of RCM? At O or O prime?
At O.
At O.
At O. So earlier we were trying to find RCM against which frame? S or S prime?
S.
S.
So we took everything related to which frame? S frame, correct?
Yes, sir.
And accordingly we took R1, R2, R3, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This
sir.
time we are trying to find RCM against which frame? S or S
O
prime?
prime. Sorry,
S
S
prime.
prime.
Now I'm trying to find it against S prime, correct dear?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
So I'll take all the readings related to which frame? S or S prime?
S
S
prime.
prime.
S
S
prime.
prime.
That is what I have done. Therefore, this will no more be R1. What will this be? R1
R1
prime,
prime.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It will no
sir.
more be R2. What will this be? R2 prime, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so on and so forth. Can I then write it simply as MI RI prime? MI RI prime divided by summation of MI. Please endorse me. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
MI RI prime divided by MI and going from where to where? Of course, from I is equal to 1 to I is equal to n. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone? Anyone? Can any one of you tell me what will be RCM?
Sir,
Can
will
any
this
one
be
of
a,
you
XCM, sir, will it be
what will be RCM? Yes, Adesh.
um so can we write it as XCM I cap plus
Yes, we can. We can write
Sir,
as XCM cap, YCM J cap, and we can then find HCM as well. And that will be MI XI prime divided by MI. Those are fine. They will follow. They are to follow. They are to rally now.
sir,
I'm asking a very simple question, which I expect any one of you to get me an answer to.
sir,
We are trying to locate center of mass, correct? Yeah.
yes,
We are
sir.
trying to locate center of mass. And we are trying to locate center of mass. First, I tried to locate it from frame S. Now I'm trying to locate it from frame S prime, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So from frame S, we got RCM and we did show RCM is this, correct? From
Yes,
frame
sir.
S, we got RCM and we showed RCM to be this, correct? Can you see RCM over here? This was RCM, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me if you have taken S prime frame, then what will be RCM? Come on,
sir, it will be a null vector.
RCM. Yes, please.
Sir, it will be a null vector.
Very good. Very good. It will be a null vector. Why will it be a null vector? Because you are at a point which you are trying to locate. Because you are at a point which you are trying to locate. Right, Adesh?
Yes,
Where
sir.
are we? We are at center of mass, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Where is
sir.
my origin? Where is my origin? Where is origin of S prime frame?
At
Where
O
is
prime.
S
At
prime
O
frame?
prime.
Origin
O
of S
prime.
prime frame is at center of mass, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And if it is at center of mass, then what will be RCM as read from S prime frame? Zero, null vector, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because you are at center of mass and you are trying to locate the same point, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Yeah, this is a very important concept, particularly Adesh and Vedan. Is this clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
We are at center of mass and we are trying to locate center of mass. Of course, RCM will be zero. Why? Because tail and head of RCM will be at the same point, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So RCM being zero, Just a minute, just a minute. Sorry there, sorry. Hello, all of you there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we are of the opinion, as we did boil it down to, what did we boil it down to? I'm writing it for you. RCM will be 0, correct? Yeah, because head and tail of RCM vector will lie at the origin of S prime frame, correct? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
head and
Yes,
tail
sir.
both of RCM vector will lie at the origin of S prime frame. Therefore, what we can say, when we are viewing from S prime frame, and how will I get to know that I am viewing from S prime frame? How will I
When it's
get to know
equal to
that we are
0.
from S prime frame? By this rave. By this rave. Are you getting it? By this
Yes,
rave,
sir.
correct? Because this rave is indicative of from which frame you have measured the position vector of all the particles that the system comprises of, correct? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
If
sir.
there is no rave, that is suggestive of you reading from S frame, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
If it
Yes,
is
sir.
prime, what it suggests? It suggests that you are reading from S prime frame or center of mass frame, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And when we
Yes,
measure
sir.
from center of mass frame, then we know this RCM will sum up to zero null vector, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. So
So
one small doubt.
this is of gargantuan importance. Let me tell you that it is of very high import to understand am I Ri prime, am I Vi prime, or am I Ai prime. Summation of these terms are always to get you a zero.
Yes, sir.
What I said, please take a note of it. Am I Ri prime, we have just proved will be zero, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you differentiate it once with respect to time, then what will you get to see? You will get to see mi vi prime, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
if you differentiate it further, then you will get to see it will be mi ai prime, correct?
Yes, sir.
So mi ri prime summation or mi vi prime summation or mi ai prime summation, they are all to equate to, can we say null vector?
Yes, sir.
Sure, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Very good. In that case, this is what I wanted to highlight. With this being known to you, I'll get back to what we were discussing in rotational dynamics. So this is known to all of you. All of you are clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Shall we go back to rotational dynamics now? From
Yes,
where
sir.
we took a digress? I took a digress
Yes.
from this equation, correct? Yeah?
Yes,
Took
sir.
a digress from this equation. Please do check. Isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
I'm going back to it. Then I have shown you frame. I was to name center of mass frame. Will you allow me naming center of mass frame now?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
are
sir.
naming S prime frame as center of mass frame here. Will you approve of it now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I redraw the case for you. I redraw the case for you. You can write in that itself. I have taken a body. I take a body again and draw for you center of mass frame. Is it okay?
Yes,
Draw
sir.
for you which
Yes,
frame?
sir.
Center of mass frame. So this is which frame to us? This is S frame, right there.
Yes, sir.
And this is the body that I have taken. This is a three-dimensional
Yes.
body. And this to me is center of mass frame. Can I mark it center of mass frame? Will you agree this is center of mass frame? Agreed? Please
Yes,
do
sir.
check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is this frame to us? This frame is center of mass frame, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And S is any lap frame, correct? S is any lap frame. S prime is center of mass frame, right here? Right,
Yes, sir.
Krish?
Yes, sir.
Right, Krish?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what I do? I locate ith particle from which frame? This is S frame. So what I can write it as is Ri. Why? Why Ri? Because I've located it from which frame? S frame. Clear?
S
Yes,
frame.
sir.
And then I locate the same particle from which frame? From S prime frame. Clear?
Yes, sir.
If I'm locating from S prime frame, then the customary is to write Ri prime. Correct? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Got it,
Yes,
dear?
sir.
What are the position vector vis-a-vis different frames? Correct, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you relate the three vectors? Can you relate the three vectors by vector summation?
Yes, sir.
RCM plus Ri prime is equal to Ri. Can you say that?
Yes, sir.
Can
Yes.
we check here? Check
Yes.
all of you. Can you Adish? This is
Yes,
vector
sir. One
relation, right?
second. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can mark it this way, and once differentiated, VCM plus VI prime is equal to VI, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Differentiated, ACM plus AI prime is equal to AI, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now back to what I wrote. I wanted to find Li and I wrote it as Ri cross Mi Vi. Did we write it as Ri cross Mi Vi?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Yes,
help me write Ri? Can I substitute this factor for Ri?
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
RCM plus Ri prime. Tell me here, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Substituting
sir.
for Ri. What we can substitute for Ri? Please take a note of it. I'm only using whatever being justified in this class, right here.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
For Ri, what did I use? RCM plus Ri prime,
Alright,
correct?
right. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can you suggest what can be used for BI? Can you suggest what can BI be replaced
So
by?
you can use a BCM
BCM
equation.
minus VI prime.
All of you, please. I want all to partake. VCM plus VI prime,
Yeah,
right?
right. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Right here. So Li is what to us? Li is angular momentum of ith particle as seen from which frame? S frame, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
What is Li to be read as? Li is understood to be a representation or acronym for ith particle's angular momentum when read from frame S, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see for yourself. The factor which I wrote, the factor which is being written over here, RCM plus RI prime. This factor now, I'm into expanding. I'll be expanding this factor. Tell me if I expand this factor, what I get. What I get when I am to stretch it. Please stretch the argument as well. First factor, RCM cross MI VCM. Agreed? Check
Yes,
it
sir.
there. Check it
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes,
Check it there.
sir.
How many factors altogether you should be getting? 4. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We should
Yes.
get how many factors? Tell me here.
So,
4.
four,
Agreed or
four.
not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Agreed.
I'll get every factor for you. First one is this. Second one, RCM cross MI VI
Yes,
prime.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Third factor, RI prime cross MI VCM. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Fourth factor, Ri prime cross Mi Vi prime, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And then, as you know, we were not to find for ith particle, we want to for system, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If I have to find for system, the only methodology with me being, I have to sum for all i's, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Let us
sir.
sum for all i's. That means summation from where to where? I is equal to 1 to I is equal to n, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what will summation fall on when I take first factor to the right of equality? Think about it. Think about the question that I'm asking. What will eventually summation fall on if I take first factor to the right of equality? First factor. First factor. Think of what I'm asking. See, this can be read as RCM cross M1 BCM plus RCM cross M2 VCM plus RCM cross M3 VCM, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, sir. So,
Are you getting it? That's the reason I'm
Yes.
expanding for you to understand. As I would use directly the symbol. This is nothing but RCM cross M1 VCM plus RCM cross M2 VCM plus RCM cross M3 VCM, so on and so forth, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
In
So,
all the
should
terms
we?
that I have quoted, in all the terms that I have quoted, RCM and VCM are common, correct?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yes, sir.
So summation
Yes,
will
sir.
fall on which term? Summation will
On
fall on the term which contains I logically, isn't it? That is very organic of us to say.
Yes,
Summation
sir.
of what? Summation of I terms, correct dear? So summation will fall on which term? Summation will fall on the term which contains I. Correct? Yeah, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So just to improvise, I'm writing it this way. RCM cross. Now I'll write summation. Summation of MI, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
To
sir.
VCM. Will you approve of this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
first
sir.
is being changed to this. Accordingly, on second one, summation will fall on which term? MI, VI prime. Great.
Yes, sir.
Why did I take this under bracket? Why did I take this under bracket? Not this. Okay, fine. Why did I take this under curly bracket?
Because it was VI prime as I.
Containing I, correct? Yeah. Summation
Yes, sir.
will fall only on the terms which contain I. And here there are two terms. Therefore, it will fall on the product, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay. What about the third one? What about the third one? Small manipulation in the third one. Can I take MI here? Can I take MI here because MI is a scalar quantity? Can I take MI here? Vector
Yes, sir.
multiplication
Yes,
proof
sir.
scalar quantity to be taken anywhere, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So just rearranging it, nothing much. MI RI prime. Okay. So summation will fall on this term. Check it out. Check it out. Summation will fall on this term. Cross VCM. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
To check. Please do check. Please do
Yes,
check
sir.
class. You will not be getting. I need not repeat it. Please check. Is it okay? What I did over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I
Yes,
did
Yes,
sir.
over here? What did I do this one? What did I do? I took this to the left hand side because the scalar quantity MI is a scalar quantity, correct? And that
Yes,
I am
sir.
doing keeping a purpose in mind. You'll get to know about it. MI RI prime summation cross VCM, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And the last factor contains I everywhere, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So there I am not to take any liberty. I have to write everything there. I'm writing it as it is. RI prime cross MI BI prime. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Now, let me just do it. Okay, there, yeah. Now, tell me, class. Tell me. Can you comment on second and third term? Can you comment on second and third term? Going to we being wiser on hindsight. By wiser on hindsight, what I am referring to is whatever we have completed on center of mass. Whatever we have completed on center of mass. You all do qualify to comment on this factor and this factor. Come on, dear Adesh. I wish you make a comment. I wish you make a comment. There are four factors right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Agreed? Four factors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Agreed? Four factors. Agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
I wish you, Adesh, to make a comment on second factor.
So can
We are coming from center of mass frame. So if we are to take some cue from center of mass frame, you can come up with something. Come on, tell me, what will it be?
uh so can we write no, that's
Think about it, Adesh. Very simple ask. It's a very simple ask coming from center of mass frame. You know what all we did derive. And where did I, on purpose, stop? I quickly stop short of completing center of mass because that was not the purpose. The purpose was to get you know on
so can
what I
zero.
want to use over here. Come on, dear. We
So
are
MI RI by MI you replace it with 0.
okay. But I'm
RI
asking the
prime.
second factor, this factor. What will this factor be? What will I replace by? What in
So
this
can we replace it with summation of MI RI prime by
there's no
summation of
MI, RI, it's VI. Come on, Adesh. RI is in the third factor. I'm not asking you on third factor. I'm asking you on second factor. I have said something about second factor as well. And please try to note everything down, whatever is being in the class said. Good that have been recorded, have been videotaped, but we'll also ask you to write it down. It will not be convenient
Yes,
of you to find what statement I'm looking for given a particular time. So please be in habit of jotting down as well. I did make a statement against Ri prime, Vi prime, Ai prime all. And what was it? Please do recollect and tell me what is this to reduce to? Yes, Adesh.
So since we're seeing from the point of S prime frame, can we reduce it to 0? Null vector.
Are you asking me a question or answering
I'm
my
telling, I'm telling it. I'm telling it.
Fine. So what can we say about this factor? Will be 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Therefore, entire of the second factor reduces to 0. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Vedant. What about third factor? Third factor, Vedant. What about third factor? Look at the third factor, Vedant. VCM
Yes,
is common, so VCM was out. Bracketed term is to be summed. Tell me what will it be? Come on, Vedant. Tell me quickly,
yes,
please.
sir.
Tell me what will it be? Third factor. This is the third factor. Third factor is dealing with summation of mi ri prime. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And what is summation of mi ri prime? You know that. Summation of mi ri prime. Come on, dear. That was the sole purpose of taking center of mass at this point to make you understand what is summation of mi ri prime, mi vi prime, and mi ai prime. You cannot lose on it. Tell me, Vedant, what is summation of mi ri prime? You have written it, Vedant. What are you looking for? Summation of mi ri prime. I have made a statement. I have lost the number of count. I did say. What will be summation of mi
Sir, will
ri
it be
prime?
RCM?
You are at center of mass and trying to locate
Sir,
center
will
of
it be
mass.
RCM?
What will it be?
The RCM?
Oh, an RCM from where are you checking RCM? RCM from where are you checking? Which frame from you are reading RCM? In which frame you are reading RCM? Being in which frame?
So S prime.
So S prime frame, what will be RCM reduced to? I told you, right?
Oh yes, sir. 0.
So this factor will also be 0, correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
out of 4 factors, we are left with only 2, correct, all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Correct, Krish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So we are effectively left with how many factors? We are effectively left with how many factors? Come on, tell me, let us
The
conclude.
2.
Effectively,
Two.
we are left with how many factors? 2
The
factors.
2.
Can we say that? Can we say
2.
that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, now I write L for system, very important, and the mother equation. Mother equation from where you can derive any equation. Any equation on angular momentum will be derived from this equation, remember. Don't make light of this equation, this is the mother equation. What is L? L of any system as viewed from any frame. L of any system as viewed from any frame is equal to RCM cross M into VCM. RCM for summation of MI, I am using capital M. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
RCM cross M into VCM, correct? And then
yes,
the
sir.
last factor which we are left with. Look at the last factor. This is the last factor, correct?
But then the angular momentum from S prime frame.
What is this? This is the angular momentum as read from center of
Prime
mass,
frame.
correct? Because every lead over here is vis-a-vis center of mass frame made, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What is this to us? Angular momentum as viewed from center of mass frame. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Angular momentum as viewed from center of mass frame. This is the mother equation. The mother equation, I'll say to that extent. This is the equation which gets you angular momentum about any point for any system. About any point for any system. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And yeah,
Yes,
just
sir.
conclude. I take one question quickly. An illustration. What's the time?
Sir,
So
Sir,
646.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'll take some other day. Find here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.